cloudy. I know the air conditioning's off. I actually work in this building, and it's hot. But I'm performing, so when you're performing, you dress up, right? So, real quick, is everybody here a high school teacher? Is anybody here a high school teacher? Is everybody in their first, let me ask, who's in their second career as a teacher? Okay. Well, I think it's interesting. So, what did you do before you were a teacher?
My dad had a business and I worked for him.
Business? And who else raised their hand here?
I have my own business.
Oh, business, two business owners.
I did research.
Research, okay.
I did, biomedical research.
Biomedical research. Well, I appreciate that because this is my second career in the educational arena. I'm a Texas boy, grew up in Globe, Houston. Had an opportunity to go to the Air Force Academy, became a pilot in the Air Force, retired after 20 years, got to be a colonel. That was pretty nice. I enjoyed that. And then I retired here in San Antonio because I always wanted to get back to Texas. Now, what do I do? And I had this great opportunity, and I got hired to be the executive director of this program. And I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm very excited about it. The second thing is, most of you kind of look like me, so who saw the original movie, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? All right. So do you remember when Sundance was auditioning for the job to be like the security guardian? There was Butch Cassidy and Sundance, and they were talking to this guy, and he told Butch Cassidy, Sundance said, hey, I'm a fast roll, that kind of stuff. So he threw this coin out there, and he said, shoot it, this bottle. And he took the gun, and went bang, bang, and he missed it every time. He said, well, can I move? And he got, I don't care, just hit it. So he jumps over to the ground, pulls the gun out, and he shoots it. It's movies, but he shoots the bottle. So the moral of that stupid story is, I got to move to talk. And being a retired Air Force pilot, I had to use my hand. There we were, and there's no way I can talk without having that aircraft industry. So with that being said, let's start. I'm sorry, you got to have an intro to the Academy. So here, if the next slide, please, caution. Okay, so the Academy. We're here to talk about STEM. Well, today, STEM is very, very exciting. It's all you hear about. But in the beginning, before its time, there was the Academy. Next slide. In 1995, Kelly Air Force Base closed. It was Bragg. Lockheed Martin, Boeing came in and took over that workforce. And at that time, they had a huge skills gap. And depends who you're talking to, there is a skills gap. I know right now there's a huge IT skills gap, a lot of things going on here in the community, and there's across the nation a skills gap. And the Academy was founded by industry partners, pulling to an industry need in what back then was not really called STEM, it was just called a talent pipeline. Somebody that could do, stuff in math, technology. Well, now we call it STEM. And before it's time, that's what they need to be able to transfer the knowledge and experience of the workforce, to the millennials, that's what we call them. And I have to tell you, I have 4 kids, and of all the negative things said about them, and I probably said most of them, the millennials and these young generations, if you get them excited about something, they're really not that lazy. They're really smart, and they're not scared of this stuff. Now, I can turn it on, I can text, I can do my email, that's about it. There's a lot of technology on this that's wasted on me. But the young folks, man, it's perfect. So what we did, but industry partners working together to create this model. Next slide, please. So here was the solution. It was an instructional-based model, STEM-based. Again, back in 2001, you had industry at the table, school districts at the table, the local community college here, the Alamo College, and community entities, city, chambers, folks like Systemic. And I was on the Systemic first couple of meetings when we were deciding on we were going to have this SA STEM organization. So I'm glad to see they have a full-time executive director, and good job on you. So they put this all together. And what we're going to do is give these high school youth a tuition-free career pathway in STEM, marrying industry, workforce, and economic development to get them in a STEM career pathway. And we've been doing it since 2001. Next slide, please, Natasha. So here's the model. It's really simple. All models are simple on paper. Applications are tough. And when you have a community collaborative, who likes the word collaborative? That's called group projects, right? They're hard as hell. I'm sorry, this being tape. Rewind the tape. They're very difficult. Very difficult. Anyway, the model. It's an industry-driven demand collaborative program. Industry pulling the product toward it to a high-demand, high-tech need. Dual credit. Everybody likes dual credit. You give kids the opportunity to get high school credit and dual credit, the same opportunity if you get it free. And here in San Antonio, Alamo College has been waiving that tuition fees to the Board of Trustees for many, many years. We've incorporated nationally recognized industry certificates because that's what the industry wanted for these students. We put it into the college curriculum, stackable credentials, where if they earned a college credit, they would be able to transfer if they want to continue toward an associate applied science degree, or if they want to get a four-year degree. You didn't want to just waste those college credits. So, and then we have a comprehensive student support. We have a coordinator for each of the academies that love these students to death. They're like drill sergeants. They're like mother, father, counselor, whatever we need to make sure the students can get through the program because they're coming from high school to college. We want them to be successful, but we're not going to do the homework for them. It's been a great model since 2001. It's been so good, it seems like everybody's trying to duplicate it. And I'm very fortunate to have a nonprofit 501c3 board that provides guidance for this program. And back a couple of years ago, we had graduates, board members, which are all industry partners, well, the majority are industry partners. They went up and helped testify for House Bill 5. So as you know here, if you're involved with the school district, House Bill 5 completely changed the foundational graduation plans for our local students here in the state of Texas, and all with endorsements and all that other stuff. Next slide, please. So here's what the model does. They come to the college campus 2.5 hours a day. The school district provides the books and transportation. But they get 100% average daily attendance because we turn in the attendance records. These are all CTE programs, career and technical education programs, so the state provides additional funding, and you get reimbursed for the transportation as well. The college provides tuition and fees, facilities and instructors in kind. There's no charge to the students or the parents to come to this program, over 30 hours. Their industry partners, on average, because it's an 8-week, 40 hours a week paid internship where the students are taking what they've learned in their college courses to apply it in the work environment during their summer. They get paid for that. So we put all that together because we recruit sophomores for this program, which is their junior and senior year. About a $12,000 scholarship if you get accepted into this program. Next slide, please. So, STEM pathways at a glance. I normally don't go into curriculum, but since it's a STEM program and I have high school teachers, quickly I want to show you some of the stuff. So here's the Aerospace Academy. What the model is. Back in my generation, you had shop. Everybody had shop. That's just the reality of it, okay? And the smart kids, they took the shop courses, took the co-op, and went and got a real job, and now they end up having their own business probably. Most of my friends end up doing that. They had a business. I was told I had to go to college. I went to college. Fortunately, the Air Force Academy gave me an opportunity, and they had a job attached to it when you graduated, which was real positive. So when I graduated, I got paid. That was STEM, those shop courses, before their time. Okay? Now all those courses went away because, financials. I'm not going to get into all the dynamics of the politics for the funding of school districts, but they went away. And so what we had here is we brought this to the college campus where the community has already paid a ton of money, invested in infrastructure, millions of dollars worth of equipment. Industry was using this to help train their workers when they needed more skills. And so this partnership just used those resources by busing those kids over here. Those are just some of the courses that the aerospace kids take. The first year is the junior year. Second year is the senior year. All those courses, well, in that program, all the courses except 2 flow directly toward an associate applied science degree in aerospace. Next one. Same thing in IT. All of those courses flow directly to an associate applied science degree in IT. Okay? You have an industry at the table working with the school district and the college professors designing it. The kids have to be able to take something in their first year that the industry partners say is credible and will allow them to come work on their shop floor. So the aerospace have a 10-hour OSHA card. We have it's a ProTech, I should be thinking this off the top of my head. The problem with being the director, you know this level, and then your coordinators know all this other levels. Anyway, they got to have an industry certificate as well. Next slide, please, before I step on myself. Manufacturing program, here you can see this. And we're talking about math. That is the most critical component. And every one of our industry partners will say it's probably a limiting factor. So in the manufacturing and in aerospace, the very first courses, technical math and manufacturing, you had the same thing in the aerospace. You got to get that foundation. And you know, it's amazing. You think algebra and stuff, no. Fractions. Just fractions. But when you're in a technical career field, which is what STEM is, measuring things, and you got to be precise. That's what we're focusing on. But anyway, that's what the kids learn. They get a 10-hour OSHA card as well, and a manufacturing skills standards safety certificate, nationally recognized industry certificate, and that's what industry says as part of this curriculum. They will have mandatorily, we pay for it as part of the program, before they can go do that internship. Next slide. So there's the heavy equipment. There's a new one. Whole Cat came on board helping us support that one 3 years ago, and a bunch of other companies. All of those courses there roll into an associate applied science degree as well. Next one, please. The last one is the nursing program. We have a health professions academy. There's no internship component to this particular academy. But in the San Antonio College, if you wanted to go into the associate degree nursing plan, everybody that wants to attend there has to take 30 hours of prerequisites. And then from those 30 hours, they compete again to get into the San Antonio College Associate Degree Nursing Program, which is another 41 hours. So our students, as sophomores, meeting all the criteria to be a nurse, qualify to get in this program, which is extremely difficult. They're automatically accepted into the nursing program, so they bypass that second competition. So they don't have an internship, but they're automatically into a nursing track. So they can graduate from here, 18, go right to the nursing program by 19 and a half, take their NCLEX, and by 20, you know, be making middle class right off the bat. So that's the perk on this one. Next slide. The summer internship, college grade, where they're helping them. There's a training plan. It has to apply to the work they're doing in the college. Taking the technical skills, the STEM courses, applying them in the summer. You know, the part that works is right here. It's the perfect mentoring and maturing for the students. So I did go to the academy, and the hardest course I had at the academy was all those thinking math courses. And I couldn't get out of them because they're mandatory. But I was a poli-sci major because I know I could BS, but I studied my honey off, and I wasn't able to pass those math courses. But if I had known, like Jake back there, Jake, right? If I had known the correlation between math and work, I probably would have done a little better. Now, I made A's in high school, but it just got through. This here applied it directly. So when these young men and women, they leave our program at the end of their junior year. Now think about this. They just turned into seniors. Anybody teach seniors? They're just on the right-hand side of God, aren't they? They're awesome. You got the little ring. They know everything. They're on top of the food chain for about 1 year. Then they go down to the bottom, but they know everything. We make those kids get up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and be in front of their Toyota employer, or Lockheed, or Boeing, or Whole Cat for 8 weeks, 5 days a week, all summer long. Their senior summer to finish this program. And every one of our industry partners makes them do a drug screening as well. Companies pay for it. When we tell them as sophomores, you're going to have that. That's what they're prepared for. Next slide. So, a lot of positive results. And the sad thing to say is everybody, it seems like in San Antonio, there's a lot of economically disadvantaged kids. You know, and we're trying to solve that by giving them opportunities to get on a career pathway in a STEM-related field. You know, that usually relates normally to a higher tech job, which is a higher wage. And that's the whole purpose of the program. What I like about it is they're graduating and they're earning a workforce certificate, a level 1 certificate, which is halfway toward that college certificate. You notice on the courses up there, no academic courses. They're taking all technical courses and then come back and finish those core academic courses to get that associate applied science degree if they so desire. Next slide. Good results. I won't spend a lot of time on this one. We're very excited about it. We've had first years of the program was tough getting kids in. But then we started having kids graduate and getting great jobs. We started letting them tell the story. In the last 3 years, we've had more supply than we had demand to pull toward it. Next slide, please. This is what I like the most about. I think this is a sexy slide. I just like it because it's the whole thing. You got marketable skills. You can go up as high as you want. Since 2001, we've actually had 3 kids get a PhD. One is a pharmacist. one is a dentist. They came from the IT program, of all things. And one came from the Aerospace Academy, and we failed there because he's a lawyer. That's sad. Anyway, the whole great thing about this document credentials is that you're meeting industry requirements, and it's a pull system, and I can't say it enough, it is a pull system to a demand. That's what makes it so exciting for these kids. Next slide. We're not a fly-by-night organization. That's all this slide here is. As far as saying we have won a few recognitions. We won the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board Star Award. The college system, the TEP, gave a workforce development program, STEM related, for high school kids, the top award. To me, that just blew me away. National Career Pathway Network, we won the Bellwether Award, which is from the University of Florida, which says this is the nation's best talent pipeline. Next slide, please. This year, we were able to take and go and testify in front of Congressman Will Hurd's IT subcommittee about our IT kids and all the great work they're doing. And we took second place again. That other slide, we took second place to NCPN, and last year we took second place again. Nobody remembers who took second, right? We won the Super Bowl last year.
Peyton Manning.
Denver. Who did they play? Nobody remembers. We're going to win that thing this year.
Carolina Panthers.
Who knows?
Just a few of the stories I want to highlight real quick. We got thousands of them. Robert Flores went through our IT program, went to Justin ISD. He took the traditional path. He was on our Cyber Patriot National Championship team in 2012 with a great STEM program. He went UTSA, cybersecurity. Now he's a security analyst, graduated in 4 years, Iraq Space. Who knows what the mid-level IT career is in San Antonio? It's like $85,000 to $87,000 mid-level in San Antonio. I won't tell you his salary, but he's like real close. Right? It's amazing. He's 22. 22. Mario, he was in the same program with Robert from Brennan. He was on that cybersecurity national preacher team. He didn't want to go straight to college. He used some of his scholarships he won. He got a few hours. He went and got a few energy certificates, though, with that money. And he got hired at the Pentagon as a network defense analyst at an interim top secret clearance. He took that and he worked his way back, and now he is a lead cybersecurity analyst, the tip of the spear against the bad guys. The 25th Air Force Weapons and Tactics Team right across the street over here. He has 6 years of cybersecurity experience. He's 22 as well. He's making more than Robert. Isn't that amazing? That's really amazing. Rebecca, female, south side of town, met all the criteria for economically disadvantaged. Female Hispanic. Comes to a manufacturing program. Internships at Toyota. Toyota brings her back to senior year. Goes to UTSA engineering program. They put her on a co-op every year at Toyota. 4.5 years later, graduates from an engineering UTSA honors program. And in January this month, the 16 got hired as a systems engineer at Toyota. That just really, that's exciting, isn't it? She spoke about like 5 words when she was on our program. She's going to come back to be our keynote speaker on graduation this year. Bernardo is one of our kids with the aerospace program. He just graduated. He now runs his own aerospace company out here at Castroville. And he's taking interns. We have a graduate now coming back and taking interns, helping to feed that pipeline. I just love it. Next slide. I'm about to run out of time. So to me, this is what the academies are: the American dream, achieving the American dream, minimum cost, and a STEM career pathway. Next slide. I think that might be all. Yeah, I'm done.